Today on the Cars of Twisted Metal, I decided to cover one of the big bosses this time around. And who better to start with than Darktooth. Basically, Darktooth appeared in Twisted Metal 2 as the final boss. And basically all it was pretty much the regular Sweet Tooth truck design, only given monster truck wheels with some things added on it. It was painted black with pink polka dots, and it was flippin' huge, like like 50 times the size of Sweet Tooth. A really big BAMF, and it was pretty it was somewhat fast and had a little bit of handling on it, and boy did that thing have a lot of armor. Pretty much the most heavily armored car in the game, and you couldn't even play as him on top of it. Basically, the special weapon wasn't just one single special weapon. Darktooth had the special weapon of Sweet Tooth. He also had basically a big huge clown head that would just go out of nowhere, just go from the top of the truck and just slam into you, causing some damage, and it would set you on fire too. And if you were driving a small light armored vehicle like Mr. Grimm, Darktooth would try to ram you, and needless to say, it didn't matter if you were in full health or whatever, he'd be dead. One ram and you're dead. That's how good the ramming is on this big bad boy. Now when you got the cheat code to basically play as him, and no, I'm not talking about like a regular controller put in cheat code. It's like with GameShark or Codebreaker or anything. It's with Codebreaker or GameShark, and you couldn't use his special weapon. All you had was his ramming, but still proved pretty powerful. And in Twisted Metal Head On, he made his oh-so climactic entrance by slamming into a pillar and kind of startling some Japanese construction workers, and by driving towards you. And in Twisted Metal Head On, Darktooth was a six-wheeled monster ice cream truck, and unlike in Twisted Metal 2, you could actually play as Darktooth. And Darktooth's special weapon in that game kind of resembled Mr. Slam's special weapon, only Darktooth would just pick you up once, slam you on the ground once, and then just throw you, where Mr. Slam would just slam you repeatedly. And that's pretty much it for this big, huge guy. And okay, basically, this is pretty much a noob vehicle. If you can find any way to frickin' play as him, I'd pretty much suggest this one for a new guy, because, well, Darktooth is pretty tough, and he's a fucking boss by it. So, yeah, a new vehicle. So that is Darktooth, everybody.